Hey pros, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today I'm back with another hair care update video. So first things first, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video and also thumbs up this video. So my client here, when you guys see her, you will notice that this is the client where we did her shampoo and style the other day. And I was super surprised because coming from a client who has been experiencing breakage, when she first came to me, we started with alopecia weaving services. We went a couple months, we did that service, and one day, I was talking to her saying, hey, if you really want to get your hair to grow out, we need to start acknowledging the fact that you have hair on your head and start wearing your hair out, and you will see a huge difference. Well, she trusted me and said, okay, Crystal, I'm ready one day. And we did a haircut on her, which was a super short pixie cut, to now be at the point where her hair has grown out and is growing out. It's nice and full. And today was the day she decided to say, I think I need to cut some of this off, which was super surprising because at the beginning of this process, we didn't want to cut one drop of her hair off. So to get to this point where my client is actually requesting a haircut made me extremely happy because I knew that we have been going in the right direction. And with every client that I have literally nursed their hair back to health, with, of course, the help of Elite Hair Care amazing products, they have just flourished. Like their hair has been flourishing. So trusting the process in some cases definitely works. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm not cutting the length in her top and sides. I just tapered down the back area. And then, of course, even though she has a short cut, she still has to actually get her trim based on the trim schedule, or split ends will do exactly what they do and take a lot of this amazing fresh hair growth with it. So just because you have a shortcut does not mean that you don't get a trim, you guys. That just means, it is a part of the maintenance of a shortcut. You just don't have to trim as much if you don't want to. Okay. So today is relaxer day, but I did start off by doing her haircut first, or her trim first, and then we are going to do her relaxer and also do a retouch color for her gray coverage. So I put her relaxer on with my hands. Typically, I would use a spatula, but because I wanted to, with her in specific, you have to know your client. Let me say it that way. You have to know your client and know that if your client is very sensitive, if they burn quickly, with her, she does. So using my hand to apply her relaxer in the sides and the back only, which was really the short areas, allows me to move really, really fast to kind of save her from having any type of irritation from the relaxer and actually being able to process. So at this point of the phase, her relaxer is done and we're doing her color. Now, I like to use my bowling brush to apply my color, no matter if it's a demi, semi, or permanent color. Sometimes I will use a application bottle as well. But another thing that I wanted to point out to you guys is that even though we're doing her retouch color, we're also going to be doing a shine treatment to her hair as well, using our shine boosting conditioning treatment. So basically, we're going to be doing two processes in one. So what I did was I started out by doing her retouch color, because you know that when you're dealing with gray, it is the most stubborn. So I wanted to give the gray coverage, or the color for the gray coverage, time to actually process. Now, this is not a permanent or demi-permanent color. This is actually a semi-permanent color, but it covers the gray really, really well. And I really like how my client's hair feels and looks after the color. Rather than me using a demi-permanent color, I've gotten away from doing demi-permanents with relaxer because I've noticed that my clients were experiencing some form of shedding or breakage at some point of the process. So I got away from doing demi-permanents, and now I do a lot of gray coverage colors, which are semi-permanent colors, with clients who are relaxed. Okay. So what I did was go ahead and just kind of comb through her hair to distribute the color first. Okay, this is the most important part of the process because you want to make sure that every strand is covered. Clearly, or not even clearly, sometimes when you're doing it from the bottle straight to the hair, you will miss spots and then you'll part your hair and see an entire patch of gray hair. So you want to just make sure that you do comb through that color just to kind of make sure that every strand is touched. So she processed for about 10 minutes. And then I used another bowl, and actually the same bowl from the color, and I put our shine boosting conditioning treatment in there. And now I'm going to put that directly over her gray coverage color. So I allowed her to process for about 10 minutes first with the gray coverage color, and then I went over the top of the gray coverage color and utilized our shine boosting conditioning treatment, which is going to add that shine to her hair first. Second is going to add some conditioning properties as well. Third is going to also soften her hair. And fourth is going to add shine. Can I say that for the fourth time? Yes. It's going to add or boost that shine and luster in her hair. So once I put that on, I did use it as kind of like an outer layer and then just use my comb to comb it through. But the goal of this is to add that luster to her hair and also process her color at the same time. So that is the reason why I did it that way. So now her color service is complete. Her shine boosting treatment is complete. And we are going to go ahead and mold her down using our Elite Silk Wrap Foam while she goes under the dryer. So I want you guys to also take note whenever you are dealing with short hair and you're dealing with a mold, you want to make sure that you lay your foundation out first so that you're not trying to comb through the hair at the same time with the foam wrap being on the hair. That is how you use a lot of foam wrap. Number one, you put too much on the hair. It makes the hair firm and stiff and just a lot of product buildup. So I've learned to always do it this way where I'll lay the foundation first. Now, I did apply a little bit of gel to the base, which is just at the nape of the neck and right at the sideburns. I found that this makes that hair lay even better in those areas because those areas typically like to lift first. And then I go directly over it with my Elite Silk Wrap Foam for her mold. I do not use a ton of foam, you guys. I do not like to see foam dripping on my client's head. If that is the case, that means that I've used way too much product. And the good thing with Elite Hair Care products is a little goes a very long way. And I have been using my own wrap foam for years now. So that is something that this foam is just my baby. And you guys know I have a shortcut, so I know foam. And when I see this foam and I know what it can do, it lays the hair. No matter if you're short, relaxed with longer hair, if you're natural, you can use this for your twist outs, your 2-strand twists. It's just amazing. So now she's going to go under the dryer. I am using the wrap strip to make sure that hair stays down. You can also use the end papers because she has a fresh relaxer, but I just decided to use the wrap strips because her hair has gotten really full in regards to the density, so those little papers do not help. So now I'm using some of our Frizz Tamer and Shine Serum. Her hair is now fully dry. She was under the dryer for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then I'm going to use my flat iron just to kind of curl her up. This is really the easy part of the process. Guys, I remember when we had just did her haircut a few months ago, I could barely bump her hair in the front. So the fact that she has inches in the front of her head, I was super happy. Like, you guys don't even know how far, well, you do know how far we've come because you guys have watched her videos of us doing her haircuts and us doing her alopecia weavings and all of these things. So you guys have basically grown out her hair with us in not so many words, right? So in regards to her crown area, I did not apply any holding spray because I didn't need any. And that is when you know you have a good product. This wrap foam just makes the hair nice and stationary. It doesn't make it hard. Her hair is still nice and pliable, but I don't have to use a ton of product at all on her hair, you guys. And that is really the goal. You want to stay away from using too much product all the time. Okay, so I switched my iron over to my 1-inch iron. Yes, you guys, we have graduated from the 0.3 of an inch to now being able to do a full curl with a 1-inch flat iron in the crown area. Can we give a hand clap for Elite Hair Care products for consistency and for dedication from my client? Because that is exactly what we have done with her. All right, so we are now going to just do her comb out. This is like the easy part, you guys, because when I do my styles, I have no roadmap. I just kind of wing it and I see the style evolve as I go, and then we are all done. Yeah, that's like really it. And then I want you guys to look at the nape of her neck where we use that gel and wrap foam. Do you guys see how nice and straight it lays? That is exactly what I look for, and that's the reason why I started using the gel in that area along with the wrap foam. So now I'm just using the wide tooth comb from our 4-piece detangle kit that is available on our website as well, including all of the products that you guys heard me mention in my video. All of these products, excluding the hair color, are available at elitehaircareusa.com. If you are new or you've never placed an order with us before, use code YouTube20 to save 20% off your first order. Okay? So really and truly, guys, this is where we are going to depart, and I'll let you guys just kind of see the finished style. But please comment down below. Give us a hoorah for her hair because she's come such a long way. Guys, she has density, okay? Density is really what it is, and I'm really, really glad. She's really happy, and I know those of you who've seen her progress, you understand exactly what I'm saying. But thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, for those of you that want to book an appointment, visit elitehaircareusa.com. I'm based in Orlando. Peace.